All right, hey guys, Jason here. We're up here. We're back at the Franklin GMC, Chevy, and Buick dealership here in Statesboro, Georgia. Love this place. Today, what we're going to talk about is this right here. What is this? Okay, what is this truck? In my opinion, this here is the Ego truck. This is the biggest Ego truck there is, and I say that in a good way, not a bad way. Let me explain it to you, so don't get all bent out of shape and take it as an insult, because it is not meant to be. But when I see this truck right here, I think pure Ego in a good way. When we're talking about HD trucks, there's three. There's only three. There's the F-Series, 250s, 350s. There is the Ram 2500, 3500, and then there is the GMCs and the Chevys. We combine them together. This is your, your 2500, 3500s that you have here. And when I think of a Ram 2500 or 3500, I think of the Pavement Princess. That truck is designed, primarily used by, and so many do use it as hot shot trucking. Covers a lot of ground. It works hard every single day. It's what it does for a living, and people that buy them use them, and they use them as a tool. It is a tool truck. F-250, F-350, they are your contractor trucks, in my opinions. These are, and again, there's variations, but stereotypically, this is what I see is that Ford F-Series, that is your contractors. These are the guys that are running these things, doing work stuff, running concrete companies, running construction companies, towing trailers, doing jobs. They're working. That is that kind of truck, in my opinion. When I see these, the new design, this shape, this style right here, and again, don't think for a second these can't work. But what I see here is I see dominance. I see power. I see that reflection of that in it. I see it as this is that truck that people are buying when they want to be seen and they want to know it's there and they want to know that they have something, that they've made it, that they've proven it, that it's there. This is not only a very classy truck, it is a very capable truck. It is a very strong truck. It is a very good riding, smooth truck. And it's got a bunch of features in it. And it is also a smart buy. It is not that expensive. It is a pretty smart buy when you consider the alternatives and the options. So with that said, in my opinion, and then you look at the stance. The stance of this truck is as big as anything else out there is. Bigger than. Okay, the hood is really high, boxy, bold, strong. Okay, seriously, look at the height of this hood. I mean, I'm 5'6", but look at the height of this hood. Okay, this thing screams dominance. This screams power. This screams attitude. This screams look at me. The wheels on every one of them, straight up amazing. They look incredible. They do everything right with this truck. In a good way. And I think people that own these trucks, when they buy it, they just feel really, really good when they're in it. This one hasn't even been prepped yet, but you can see, I mean, we are talking pure quality on the inside of this thing. Look at that. Okay, look at that Ultimate on there. Look at that, on a center console. I mean, this thing just screams comfort. Screams quality, screams build. And it's a Denali. This is not just a Denali, it's a Denali Ultimate Duramax. Okay, you have that big 6.6 diesel in this thing that's gonna roar and get this thing done and do whatever you need to, and it's gonna have that power. The Denali means that you have that, the Denali Ultimate means you have that trim, you have that luxury, you have that stuff there. Think about this, let me put it to you this way. How many people do you know that drive a Ram or they drive an F-Series, F-250 HD type truck? When they say take the truck, they just say take the truck. Okay, you're going somewhere, take the truck, take the truck. Take the Ford, whatever the case is. But how many people do you know that drive a Denali, and it doesn't matter if it's this or if it's a Tahoe, whatever it is, if it's a Denali trim, they always say take the Denali. Okay, they don't ever say take the truck, they'll say take the Denali. Okay, it's how we hear it. And again, I'm not saying it is a hit. I'm saying there is a power to this particular vehicle in what it is, in a good way. Now, what about the money factor? We talk about how this is actually a pretty dang good deal. Well, look at the wheels you get on here. You're getting great tires right off the bat that are a perfect do-everything kind of tire. You get the power running boards on this thing. You get the amazing side steps on here. You get your wheel well liners, or even fuzzy carpeted on the Ultimate here because to keep the noise down on them. You get your bed step here. You get the multi-function tailgate, bed lights, bed power, the best bed tie-down systems of any truck ever made, rear sliding window. You get all the features, rear cameras, every camera you can think think of, courtesy lightings, the whole deal, the mirror setups, you name it, you get it with this truck. It has it all. The LED headlights, the LED fog lights, this has got everything. Look at the power of that hood. Look at the power of that hood and that grille. Okay, just that compared to these. And again, I'm not taking anything away from the Chevys. I love them, but look at that versus this. Okay, and this is nice, and that looks good. This just screams power, is what it does. Every little detail, every little accent, every little piece that is put into this truck, every little thing they do is done. Even the chrome tow hooks that are still there, even though you'll probably never need them, but it's the fact that this truck is done so well and so good and has so many features in it. Now, what about the price? Okay, well, let's take a look at it. Even this one optioned out. Okay, we got a 4x4 Denali Ultimate, and we have it in Alpine, what is that? Alpine Umber color, whatever that is there, or interior color, string metallic, but we got this 6.6 turbo, got obviously a 10-speed, but look at all said and done all together here, coming in at $97,000. A lot of people are like, $97,000, that's insane. Is this 26? Yes, and it is 2026, okay? 2026. A lot of people are like, that's insane, that's crazy, that's ridiculous. I have been at 2 Ford dealerships in the past 2 days, and I have seen 5 F-250s that are over $107,000, and they are F-250s over $107,000. Here is this massive, beautiful beast of a truck coming in at $20,000 less than that. 20 grand less than an F-250 Platinum. Okay, a Denali Ultimate. And again, the stance and the power. So this truck packs it all together, in my opinion. It gives you the size. It's the biggest one they make. Okay, it's as big as they get. It gives you the stance. It gives you that attitude. It has that get out of my way, but look at me. It has that everything that you need here as a egotistical truck in a good way. This one says you made it. It says you have something. This is a truck that you feel proud to drive. You can use it for daily driving every day. You can take it out on the town on Saturday nights. You can take it to work on Monday, and you can take it on vacation, pulling your fifth wheel. You can do anything you want with this truck, and you can with the other ones too. But this one right here, in my opinion, this is the, if you are that look at me kind of person and you want to feel like, I am there, this is the one that does it, in my opinion. There's a lot of power in this truck. And again, in today's world of these high dollar, high trim, high power HD trucks, this one's pretty dang affordable in a grand scheme of things, even though it's not. And $100,000 is just insanely stupid, crazy, out of my mind. I could never afford it, never do it, and couldn't, I understand that. But you can also get the Chevy version of this all the way down into the $50,000 range for half the price. But this is the I Made It truck for Chevy right here. This is the I Made It HD. You're gonna have the good ride, the smooth ride. Your wife's not gonna mind driving it. You understand what I'm getting at here. This is that perfect ultimate, everybody kind of been there, got her done kind of truck, and it shows it. And I think that's a good thing. I'm not taking anything away from it. I love all, and actually this is the last HD I would personally buy. No offense, but it's got independent front suspension. I'm a solid front axle guy. I would take a Ram or I would take a Ford myself personally over these any day. But they offer so much power in what this truck stands for when it goes down the road. Just the command of its presence is, like I said, a very, very powerful truck. Therefore, in my opinion, it wins the award as the biggest ego truck. And again, I don't say it in a bad way. So I'm curious what your thoughts are. How do you feel about it? What do you think? Am I way off? You think there's one that takes the cake better? How do you stand? Where do you stand on it? Was that what GM was going for when they built this, and how it's designed and laid out, and how big and brawny and what they're doing with it? How do you feel? Let me know what you're thinking. Thanks for watching.